to apply pre-made gel extension, there's two different ways that you can able to apply it on. Either you are using your is essential with the base coat and iHold omega gel to apply it for is semi-permanent, like it will last a good 4 to 6 weeks until you are going to remove. However, on this technique, you definitely want to be careful and make sure that on the nails that is have premise semi-transparent. So the tip that I'm using, it just applies only one coat of the cat eyes and premise ombre, so you probably can see through it really well with the tip. So that is help for your LED UV lights is penetrate and clear your gels underneath the tips properly. Or you can able to doing it and apply your is pre-made gel extension with your nails glues if you prefer, or is adhesive tap. So just really depend on what you are going. If you are creating is a pre-made gel extension and it's solid colors, I would suggest you using the nail tip glue. So to apply the tips on the nails, there's like really cool tip and trick. And then the techniques I've been sharing is with so many different videos. I will share again. So I'm using a couple of the tape, like a double tape, and put in a plate. Then you can remove this anytime, and only I need to do is just turn this tips upside down. So I'm prepping this one on the back. You don't have to use any like e-file to adjust the tip at all, because it does with the Glitz Gel Extension, Insta-Tip Gel Extension tip. You don't have to etching them. Only need to do a prep properly, which is I'm gonna using a primers and a base coat, applies it on, and I will do the same thing on my natural nails, and then using omega gel to connect them, both of them together. Hello everyone, this is Nancy. Welcome back to Glitz Live Video, and if you are new here, welcome to Glitz Live Video, where you can find 1,000 different is tutorial to support whether you are beginning of your nails career or you are being in the business for a long time and always looking for elevate your is skill and your techniques, so that you can bring it back to your business and make the best out of it. So I just turn it upside down like this. You don't have to etch in at all. This is just the pre-mix that I've been doing it on the live videos. If you missed this, definitely you can check them out. If you couldn't find it in any platform that's going to be on YouTube, you can able to access in and watch absolutely free. So I did prep all of that, but then we are doing a focus on application. So it's great for any of the nail tech who take care of your clients, or if you are doing this for your nails, or if you are having appointments with the clients and don't have all like is more than an hour to create the nails, you can able to pre-make the nail first according to your client's sizes. So I already have a size it on, and I have the chart note here. You know, in different years I was adjusting, you know, sometimes it might be a little bit bigger or smaller, so I adjusting it different in the different years. So for any of you, if you have the if you're a nail tech, if you are having portfolio for your clients, you can able to put the note on a portfolio and then size on the nails. And I'm using almonds mediums. Let me show you the almonds mediums right here. This is a size and a shape that I'm using, is almonds mediums. Let me do it really quick about that. I'm so excited and happy. I got all my nails off to save us some time. You want to see how I remove them with easy and safe, is I have a lot of videos, you can check them out. So with the Glitz Gel Extension, when I bend it on vertical horizontals on a different angle, it will not creating a cloudy, and it's not giving it's like really a faux marks there. So which just mean that it's gonna keep all of your client tips stay and last on the nails, and it's flexible, so it's not bend, it's not easy to break. It will last a long time. So I did using that tips And for the set today's, and I didn't make like more than it's just other, you know, several different different sizes. So I picked the size that I have. So the almonds medium, I have it right here. You know, both of them, both my hand is pretty much the same size. So I follows like number 1 for my thumb, number 6 for my index, number 5 for my middle fingers, number 6 for my ring finger, and 11 for my pinky. So here's something is really cool. It's great for beginners or great for a nail tech if you're busy, you still want to get your nails done. And this is going to be a great way for you to prep it first. And you know, when you're busy at work and you couldn't get it's done, like if you spend thousands hours or whatever, or hundreds hours or many hours, so you can definitely prep it first and do it for yourself. You can also do that the same thing for your clients. So I did apply the primers on the tip, under the underneath of the tips, on the well of the tip, whatever you want to identify. Next, we're gonna using the base coat. This is too important. So what it does, it not only to prepping the tip and then getting give me 1 second. So it's not only is prepping for the tip to be ready, and it's gonna adhere properly and it's gonna last long on the nail. So we'll make sure that we are prepping really well. And you, as you said, you don't have to edge the tips. So the primer remove all the shines and like all of the shines and all the dust and anything underneath of the tips before you apply the base coat on. So I'm gonna apply it half of the nails because this is like is almond medium, but if you're doing it's like almond long or coffin long, coffin extra longs, a stiletto long, stiletto extra long, you're probably doing apply half, like 1/3 of the nails. I did place on the plate so I can do all 10 tips at the same time instead of doing one at a time and place under the LED light. So I'm doing it like this. But if you have other way to doing it this, I love to listen from you, and I love to hear from your thought. Because this is like, you see when you see me doing it other videos, I'm always doing like 1 tips and place on the LED lights. This one I can able to like tape all 5, 10 of them and then do all at once. All right, so I'm going to apply the base coat. Do make sure that you're going to cure this 30-second cure. I'm not sure what size it is. Oh, that one's cute. I might do that one. Okay, just in case. I'm gonna primer this. Same thing. I might use this one for my index or for my ring fingers. I'm not sure which one. So I already size them and I just follow the size that I have on my nail chart. And then we're gonna go ahead and apply the base coat. And same thing. All right, so it's important primer and base coat. That is two essential you don't want to miss. A lot of question asked, Nancy, I putting Omega gels on and it's just popping off. Just do make sure that you're putting a good foundation on it to prepping it. So my nails already completely done and it's ready to go. So only I need to do is prepping my nail exact the same what I prepped the tip. So now I'm gonna do same thing. I'm gonna adding a primer on. We're gonna do this one, and if I have times on the live streams, I will do my dominance hand. Okay, and I will do the thumb probably either first or last. I might do the thumb first. And done with the primers. I'm gonna do one hand at a time. And then do the thumb first. Thin coat of your base coat. Here for 30 seconds. And in the meantime, this is prepping on the well of the tips already done. Do want to make sure, don't want to skip to the shortcut, because you do want to have a primers and the base coated on. And you can see that the tip is semi, like pretty much transparent. You can see through it. So then that way your LED UV lights will penetrate and cure your gels applications properly. So this time is the base coated done. So here is the Omega gels. If you're new and if you're having a hard time applying with the tips, I'm going to show you what it look like. It's really nice and solid and super clear. So all I need to do is to pick the tips that I am going to apply it on. Pick up some Omega gels. And at first you probably might be kind of like wondering how much the Omega gel you are going to pick it up on the tip. So give it a try on one tip. I should have done like the pinky first, but if you are first start, you can do the pinky first, and then using a little go a long way. You don't want to flood it and you don't want to use it too much. So I'm using about a good, like a size of the bead, like have a size of like a moonbeam, I guess. I'm using the dual molding brush and kind of spreading the Omega gels evenly on the well of the tips. Okay. And you can see that it's just like really is a good layer of it. That's all you need. And here's the best thing about the application with iHold Omega Gel. So just in case that you are going to place it on, and now we're going to do it 45-degree angle. You can see that I just let the tips go. It's already like it touching on the nail surface. So just in case you are like feeling, oh, I'm not sure is my nails is crooked, it's gonna be like crooked to the left, to the right with the traditional tip extensions glue. Is tip extension glue gel. You probably is gonna place it on and you have to hold on to the tip. But with the Omega gel, you can let go of the tips and make sure that you check it on the left to the right, on the side to the sidewall, to make sure that their R's is in. If the R is crooked, you can definitely adjusting it to your liking before you are going to final it. So I'm gonna go ahead and gently press it down 45 degrees. So then that's way when the excess Omega gel is gonna flood it, it's gonna smooth it, spread it even to the tip. If you see a little bit of shiny of Omega gel here, it means that it already meets right on the free of the tip. So on the free edge of the tip, so that way you don't have to worry about it's gonna missing any spot at all. I'm gonna gently press it down. You don't have to go aggressive because then the Omega gel can spread it evenly, and check on any of the edges. it might have any excess gel. You can able to do that and remove it as you prefer before you are going to key it. So I have like a little bit shiny of Omega Gel right on the tip. What I'm gonna just remove it and take your time, and you feel like it's good, it's perfect, because right here you don't have to hold on to this, and you can either using your flash key lamp and flash key it if you're doing for yourself or your clients, and then after 10 to 30 seconds you can able to place it on under your proper LED UV lamp. So I'm gonna move the gels on the side and give it a quick flash key. You can hold on to the tips if you want to, or you can just let it go. You don't have to hold on to it. Oh, it looks like kind of a neons. Okay. Let me go ahead and flash here. And I mean, full clear this one for 60 seconds. And with the designs that I did, it's ombre with the cat eyes, and pretty much like on the tips, it doesn't have any like pretty much like see-through. So in that way, the lamps can really easy to cure, penetrate and cure properly for my nails applications. You feeling solids, everyone? And also turn it upside down to make sure that I will key it. You know, if with some of the designs on, it's not gonna get in the way at all. We just make sure that we key it properly 60 seconds under the suggestion 48 watt of LED UV lamp. So now it's on. It's really nice, and solids is not going in away until you are going to remove them. So I make sure that they are staying on good from a sidewall all the way to the sidewall. And then the Omega Gel is meet right under my free edges right here. So I make sure that there's no air pockets in there, so it does spread it out. So using the 3D molding brush, it does help, you know, and it's spreading really nice the application of Omega Gels. So that's why I don't have to worry about if I'm missing on the edges. Not at all. So I would do, like, if you're doing for your clients, do a 2 thumb first and then moving on the rest of the fingernails. But if you want to, you can do 4 of them and then do the thumb later, because you don't want to do all 5 nails. And you see that how the thumb is only half of the cure, because it does on the angle that is lay on the whole entire the hand. So I usually do thumb first or do the rest of the tip first before you moving on to the next one. So that's why you can nail the thumb out first. And okay, so next one, moving on the next one. So on the next one, I didn't apply the base coat first, but because it took me a little bit longer to do and explain, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply it again, the primer, because it's all dry. So you want to doing it like right after it just ready and it dry. So this way it's gonna do a purpose of the carbon for your base coat. So air dry, and I'm gonna do the base coat on the rest of them. Here you go. Let's do the base coat. I'm gonna apply it and tie the thin coat on 4 of them. We're gonna do 30-second cure. And this is the designs that we did it yesterday together. If you miss it, you're definitely going to check it out. I saved them all on the YouTube channels. You can check them out. I wonder what size it is. Seven. 6, 4, and 5. Okay. So the 30-second is up. So now we're going to move on the, I should apply the pinky first. And only I need to do using the Omega gels, pick up smaller. It's really depend on your nails plates. So sometimes you might want to do it a little bit more or less. It just depends on the length and the shape of your client's nail. So I'm going to spread it even, just a little bit. If you're first time doing, you're not sure how much you need, is you need too much or too little, just use a little bit first. And then you feel like, or if you're using a scoop a bigger bead, and you can definitely remove it and pick up a different beads. So I'm going to do the pinky. Spread it even already. You can see that your Omega gels right there. Only I need to do, place it 45-degree angle, right closer to the cuticle, and then you can see that I can let go of my tips. And then gently press it down. In the meantime, take a look if it's crooked to the left or to the right. It's going to be a great chance for you to adjusting is now before you are going to cure it. So I can start seeing the Omega gels, a little shiny of Omega gels right there. It is meet right into my free edges right here. So I know that it was like spread even on the nails. See any of the excess gels or any excess product, you can definitely remove it. And it stays really nice and solid. It's nice. It's not too bulky and thick on the nails. I'm going to go ahead and place it. You can using this to flash key it for 30 seconds, or you can place it under LED lights and then flash key it. Either way, it works great. So it's, you see that the tip from the sidewall to the sidewall, so it's not missing any part at all. And it looks nice and straight to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do it for 30 seconds flash key. You could do one at a time. Want to make sure you can do one at a time, so then that way, just in case you're doing for yourself, so you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, she's gonna accidentally touch it, and it shifted it. You can do a flash key between each nails, but then it's a good thing about you can key it, and I have my hands free that I don't have to hold on to the tips. Then you can let go of the tip and then key it as the normal, like you would apply, like you would key the gel polish application. So I didn't have to hold on to that. And just 30-second flash key. This one I key 60 seconds because we'll do thumb first. But 30 seconds is really solid. And I see that is Omega gel is right there. So I would suggest using a little bit of the Omega gels. Go a long way. So if, just in case you have a longer nails and the clients have a longer nail plates, I would suggest using a little bit more. But you don't want to use too much that it's going to flood it, your... You know, it's like cuticle, which is just not going to like run like is a gel extension in a thinner viscosity. This is like a thick solids consistency. So I'm gonna using the molding brush and spread it even. I like it like this, but so many nail take that, you know, using Omega gel, they just like pick it up and then place it on the nails. You don't even need to spread it, you know, out. It's really your personal reference. I like to spread it even like this so that I make sure that it's on the edges right here. I don't miss any spot. So it's always like sealed, great for me. And I will do one nail at a time. So this is for the rings finger. Oh, okay. I thought that it was like the other one. Place it closer to the cuticles. Like here, I'm going to show you on the side. About 45 degrees. And I'm not pressing anything down yet. I just want to make sure that it's going to stay it's nice and straight. And I'm gonna slowly, gently press it until I see the Omega gels meet right into my free edges of the tips right there. Looking really nice and solid. And then make sure the tip is like from a sidewall to the sidewall. It's not like missing any edges. Check if any of the excess gels, and make sure that it's straight. It's not crooked to the left or to the right. And then you can cure. I love it. You can let go of the tips and not have to holding on it and stress about it's going to be crooked, and then you have to take it off and redo it. 30-second cure, and it's staying really nice. And the Omega gel is, I can see it's right here, so it does deposit and stress like a spread even to untie the well of the tips. I'm excited. And then this one, I'm gonna do 2 more, and then when we have time, we're gonna do another one. Probably I have time, we're gonna do my other hand, so I'll be finished it as I promised. And a lot of you were asking to do this one again, and then it's gonna be perfect because I'm so excited. I got my set just removed, and then now it's time to adding some cute nails. And I think it's like still August, too early for the fall, but I like it so much. In the color, it looks really good. And this one, 30-second cure, and it's nice and solid. So we're gonna do 4 full 60-second cure after we're done with all 4 tips applies on it. Okay, so the next one, we're gonna pick that, and it's already have the primers and the base coat already. So I'm just need that much. If you're doing your first nails for yourself or your clients, and you feel like, I would say this or a little bit more, it should be good. But if you use a little bit more, it might be too much Omega gel. So a little go a long way. You're gonna want to make sure that they are like this deposit spread even. And then remember, I'm always sharing at 45-degree angles of the tip right here, so that way when you are going to press it gently, it's gonna spread evenly toward to the free edges of the tip instead of squeeze it out on the sidewall or on the cuticles line, which is you don't want it. You want it to spread it even and for nice applications. I'm gonna make sure that on the edges right here that we have Omega gels. All right, so next we're going to place it again. You can see that Omega gel is here, but it's see-through, so that's as easy for your LED UV light here. So 45-degree angle. I'm not even finished it yet. I'm gonna show you, and I can let go of my tips and slowly press it down. In the meantime, your Omega gels is gonna bond between the tips and your natural nails. You can see the Omega gel is a little shiny. I just spread it and press it gently, and it's squeezed out right on the free edges of your tips right there. And turn around, double check if you feel like the tip is going to the left. If it going to the left or to the right, adjusting it now before you are going to cure. But you can let go of the tip and see it. Looks really good. I thought it's me, but it's not. It's just the tips. Again. Oh, it looks really good. And it's really seals in with the cuticles All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick flash cure, 30 seconds, when I'm moving on to the index. And then we're gonna do the same thing with that. The next one. This set I did, it's like, I think I did 20 tips. And I did have this one online that we did live together. We created together. I love the looks of the effects of the cat eyes. So the next one is nice and solid. Even though I just doing a 30-second, but I'm gonna do a completely full cure 60-second when we're done with all 5 nails. So the index. I will use that much, like a smaller size of the moonbeams, I guess. Spread it even. If you don't have the molding brush, you can definitely using the orange wood stick or your spatula. I think it's work as well. All right. It doesn't even have any omega gels on it. So again, a 45-degree angle. I'm just like really nice and tight right to the cuticle right here. And gently press it down. If you apply it for yourself or your clients, you can be able to turn it upside down like this and see. You see that right and shiny of your omega gel. It just meet right on the free edges right there. And then you can let go and turn around and check, double check to make sure that the tip is exactly where you want. If it's crooked to the left, to the right, gonna be a great chance for you to adjusting it to change it now. Get a little bit of extra of the omega gels on the side. That's it. Then I see the omega gel right here. You know, it's spread even to the tips. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cure. So this time we're not only cure 30 seconds, I'm gonna cure completely 60 seconds for all 5 of them. So it's good. If you need to adjusting with your cuticles, you can. But once you apply this on, you don't have to go back and file and shape on the cuticles at all because it does seals really well. Okay, 60 seconds. If it's crooked, you fix it now. But if it's not, you're happy with this, we're gonna do a 60-second cure. And that is really easy. That is it. Just only is remember is the essential, the rule of thumbs. You want to definitely make sure that you have a primer on the tips and the primers on the natural nails, and then the base coat on the well of the tips and on also your natural nails. And then your omega gel is gonna be layered between your well of the tips and your tip. So that is how you adhere and applies properly for your pre-make gel extension properly. So if you have, like, say, for instance, if you have your pre-make gel extension like this, solid colors that you can't even see through or semi-transparent or transparent, then the lights, your LED, UV lights might not able to penetrate and cure your unclear gels properly. So you want to make sure that it's full cure, so not having any of the unclear gels. So it's like some of the color, which is like the darker colors, that it will, I'm going to move that on the side. So the darker colors might not able to cure properly because it's not going to penetrate and cure. So when I apply it on, I just need to do is just refresh it. If you have the edges sharp, you know, all you need to do is refresh it. That's it. And then make sure wipe it completely on tie the 5 nail with alcohol. And here you have it's perfect of the pre-made gel extension applications. Using alcohol and clean. Oh, just drop it again. And then you would see that sometime I would apply the shiny top coat underneath of the tip. If you want to, absolutely can. Especially for the nail tech, if you're using a lot of alcohol acetone, that it will help to protecting your tips underneath. So here you have really nice and easy application, nice and solid, and it clear and penetrate and clears through your beautiful tips. And it seals really well with the cuticles. Only you need to adding it the great. Let me get the sleeve. And only I need to do is to do another one. You see how easy it is? And I hope it bring you some tip and trick and ideas as I explained a lot of details. If you have any other questions that I missed it and I couldn't able to assist you, don't hesitate to DM or comment on any of the videos that you are watching. I'll be so happy to assist with any question you might have. And in the meantime, enjoy a lot of videos that I got an opportunity to share with you. I'm adding some cuticle oils on. And then you're going to do the same thing with your others. With the Omega Gel, it doesn't matter you do a dominant hand or you're doing non-dominant hand. It's going to be so easy. And so you see what I mean? If it getting a little bit of cloudy after I'm using the alcohol. So all I need to do is, see, now I have a few minutes. We're going to take care of this part. So I'm using a primer. Just prep the tip first. If you want to adding a top coat, just an option because I like it because I'm using a lot of alcohol to clean, especially for nail tech or if for even any of us who is doing anything like housework or anything that you're afraid of your alcohol would kind of ruining your tip. You can also do that. So let it air dry and you can add the top coat on underneath. So I'm adding the top coat on 4 of them first, and then I will do the thumbs last. And I like the shine of it as well. Right, 60 seconds here. I'm turning it upside down like this and here underneath. Hey, Wanda. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's make sure I don't miss any of your comment or questions. Thanks so much. You love them? They look so cute. They're a little bit earlier for fall, but I was like, it's so adorable. So I'm going to wear it. Probably it's going to about for maybe 2-3 weeks. They're not coming up until I am removing them. So it's kind of nice to like end of summers. It's still really nice and warm here in Florida. It's like 100 degrees every day. So it feels weird when I put in the fall nails on it. But it looks so cute. It's so adorable that I can't not like resist. The sunflowers is super cute. And if you leave it up to me, oh, that is cool. I love the fall, because especially when the maple leaf, I love this maple leaf. It's perfect for fall. I just want the next set probably want to create together and doing some of this maple leaf. But this one will have the fall leaves. The metal charms, I also like it too. So this is all done and it's nice and shiny, but I'm going to do the thumb because we did 4 of them, but the thumbs were not done yet. Let me know if you would do something like this, like if you are the nail tech and you want to, really dress up your nails and wearing it, and you don't have all those times in the world, you don't want to spend like an hour and a half for yourself, you can definitely pre-make them first and apply it on properly. Or you can do that for your clients who just want to get the nails done by you but don't have the time to schedule, or like last minute go on a vacation and she wants something is really cute and special, and then you all like busy, you couldn't squeeze like an hour and a half or 2 hours for this set of nails. You can definitely pre-make them and then apply it on for your clients properly. Make sure that if you are using is semi-transparent. What is semi-transparent? It's like on the half of nails ombre like this. You can definitely see that through the tips. You can apply it with the Omega Gel's base coat and primer. But if you feel like it's solid, like what it is solid, then this is going to be considered is a solid color. So then your lamps might not penetrate and key it properly. Like this could be a considered is the solids. But if it ombre without the backgrounds, like this ombre, you able to apply it with the Omega Gels. Okay. Here is the sunflower. Oh, that is so awesome, Wanda. I love that flowers, cat eyes. How did you do that? Wanda, I have the videos, a whole entire the videos for this one. And then let me know if you couldn't find or located it, because I can able to send you the link for that. If you couldn't, you can find it on ours YouTube as well. Like say 4 nails. Or if you couldn't find the link, let me know so I can grab the link for you. So sunflowers, we did the dragon scales, and then I did use pumpkin spice for that. Here is the final looks, and I'm going to do the same thing, like you're just doing exactly the same thing like this. Apply it on, make sure, don't forget the primers and then base coat, because it will not gonna last. It's probably gonna pop up if you're just using Omega Gel itself. So it does need to getting a special of adhesions and special bond for all these 3. That's important. So you don't want to skip 2 of this and just apply the Omega Gel. It's gonna pop right off, because especially some clients who have is a natural oil on their nails. And then if you don't have it prepped properly, without primer, the base coat might stay on, but it's not gonna long lasting. And without the base coat, the Omega Gels will not grab to the nail. So it is a link together. So they'll connect in the link, they're compatible together. So then that way you can use it with, make sure this 3, you can use it with any like universal tips out there to make sure that primer, base coat, and omega gels. They have, oh, the flowers cat eye. No, the sample you just showed, the flower cat eye. This is the 5D gels. It's 5D gel Wanda. Do you mean this one? This one right here? This is the 5D gel. This is the let me see the colors. It's, I believe that colors is the, I think is the green. There's a green pair. This is the color green pair from 5D gels. That's one. We create that one. Look. No other one. Oh. Do you mean this one? The 5D gel? The butterflies? Or this one? This one is in your sub box. This one is coming in your sub box. So it's a cute flowers. Or you mean this one? This one is box number 50 transfer foil. Oh, do you mean this flowers? Yes, so this is from the cat eyes. So either you're using this is a cat eye tool, the flowers cat eye tool, or I have a whole entire video on how to do that one. Or if you are having your one of the two, it's also Glitz have this one, or the traditional tool for the flowers. You can also using the lights and the flowers. So I'm using that one to create this look together. So first, you definitely want to activate it first. So you want to activate either this size, activate it first, and then you're gonna using your you have flowers right here. You can do flowers right and hold for about a few seconds, and it's gonna create that. We'll should doing another videos on that one. So either this tool for the flowers, the magnet, or this one works. Either one works. This is super cute. I agree. We should do the set like this in the colors. All right. So here is the looks for us to creating a look. And then probably next time we should do this new set with that design. And some crystals or some transfer foil. Yay. Finally, we found it because I'm keep thinking of what flowers that we're doing. Yes. Here is the final looks for all of us, and thanks so much everyone for tuning in with me. And then if you're doing that, doing the same thing with this, normally if I'm doing it the live, if I'm doing for myself, I would do this dominance hand first and then do this one. But here is just something for you to get some inspirations. Hope it bring you some ideas for the upcoming set. I know it's early for fall, but I like this, the shape and the color so much. So I'm gonna wear it, and this is gonna last good for a few weeks. Yes, definitely want to do the tutorial on this one. This tool. I love that. It looks super cute and it's super easy to do. Yes, thank you so much. And make sure you take good care of yourselves, Wanda. And take good care of yourself and your family. And be safe out there, okay? And thanks so much, Glitz fam, for tuning in. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see you in the next live. Enjoy the special going on, Labor Day sales going on, and you're receiving your beautiful mystery treasure bags with order of $99 or more. Let me see if I grab the bags quick. And you don't need to adding it on. It just automatically come home with your order. Or the order of $99 or more, you are receiving your beautiful mystery treasure bag stuffed with all the products in there for you to create your beautiful unlimited nail art. So in the meantime, take good care of yourself, and thanks again for tuning in with me today. Hope you had some ideas, some inspo for the upcoming nails. In the meantime, make sure you take care of yourself. Have fun shopping. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us via email at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com, or you can also comment on any of the video you're watching or DM us if you have any question. If you would like to get immediately answer, respond, existing, don't hesitate to contact us via email at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. Thank you so much, Wanda, and thanks so much, Glitz fam. We'll see you in the next live. Bye.